All right, round two. All right, hey guys, it's Kyle. It's been a minute since I made a video. Kind of looking kind of disheveled here. Just working and thought I'd put in a, try to make something up. Got a Mac in. Somebody actually gave me a Mac machine. Pretty decent machine. So I might use something for that. May donate to my church, not sure. Been working on construction projects. You can see the ladder there. Got my camera set up over there. My workstation here. Had to come up with an idea for charging things. So I just set up a little charging station here. A little file folder. You can put all your devices in there. And I have a power strip on the side. So the next project is kind of a big one, and it has been stressing me and my wife out for about a year now. We moved into this house about a year ago, and we went from one house to the other rather quickly, and pretty much the entire house that we were living in, that we owned, got put into the garage. So because we were going to be working on our awesome hardwood floors that I laid about a year ago, give or take. And so that project finished up. We had waited on a few things, like we had a friend of mine who does concrete cutting. So I've referred a lot of business to him. So he was nice enough to come in and cut me a trench in my concrete so that we could put an outlet in the floor, run conduit, put an outlet in the floor before we laid the hardwood floor down, so we didn't have to rip everything up and go that route. So the next project that is stressing us all out is tackling the garage. And I go in there all the time with good intentions, and I last about 10 minutes. I'm like, you know what? It's not happening today. I get so frustrated because we have so much stuff in there it's literally hasn't been touched in a year. It's been in boxes, it's been in whatever, and we haven't touched it to make that change happen. So I'm going to walk in there and show you guys what I'm dealing with, and I want some feedback. I want some thoughts on what you guys would do, how you guys would organize your garage. Keep in mind, I need a workspace where I have tools and things like that. We're gonna have to have storage, obviously, and then we are probably going to be parking a vehicle in there. So as much as I would love to make this some awesome, sweet man cave garage where I could just house all my tools and work on projects, I know that's not gonna happen. So I want your thoughts and ideas on what I should do for this garage. All right. So we're gonna walk in to our awesome dark garage, turn on all these lights, and I installed some lights that are like super bright because I remember in our last garage they were not. So this is what they look like. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. So those are the lights. I'll actually post the link of where I got them. I got them on Amazon, and they're just really neat LED bulbs or LED fixtures that daisy chain off each other. But because whoever designed our garage was apparently an idiot, because we have this light right here that's supposed to light up the whole garage, but it's behind this giant lip that they put in here for, I don't even know why it's in here. It doesn't make any sense. Why not just extend the entire little attic space, the crawl space up there, all the way over here? I don't know. So that's what we're dealing with that. That's why I had to put those lights in, because as you know, most garage lights are absolutely horrible. They give you one little tiny light bulb to light a 10 foot by 15 foot garage. I mean, it's horrible. So this is what I'm dealing with. This is our garage. This is an absolute mess. So as you can see, I've kind of started with things. This is basically my work area, my cables and boxes and tools and workbench and lights and everything kind of lives on this side right now. And I think that's kind of my goal, because that's where power is. Power's on this side of the, power's on this side of the garage. So what I want to do now is I have to figure out what to do with the rest of this mess. That's all I can call it, is a mess. So we have a freezer that pretty much has to live here because we don't have enough room in there for 5 people. So we have a freezer out here. We have other project things. We have cases and benches and tables and Christmas stuff. And I'm sure some of it will go up in the attic. There's not a huge amount of space in this little crawl space up here that they put into this garage. But what I'm thinking is some shelving. We may have to build some shelving to go up across this section. Maybe some shelving here. And then coming to my workspace, you know, these are little things, you know, little 20-something-year-old things that I made way back in high school. But I'm thinking some sort of pegboard, some sort of clamp system. I'm not really sure as far as that for my tools. I had a really cool pegboard system at my old house, and the pegboard stayed there. So, you know, I guess the people who wanted it, you know, who bought the house wanted it and whatnot. But so over here, we just have to figure out what to do with all this stuff so that a minivan can be parked in here, because we need space in our driveway, because my awesome, amazing neighbors across the street like to park in the street, and so they block part of my driveway, and the cops won't do anything about it, and our HOA won't do anything about it. So just we're gonna adapt and overcome. So anyway, I want your thoughts on some systems, something that you might be able to use or that you do use. So keep in mind, I need 3 spaces in here, right? I need storage space, I need tool workstation space, and I need a vehicle. And I would like to keep the budget under $1,000. I'd like to keep the budget under $500 if possible. I know one way to do that is really just take all of this and throw it away. We've tried to have yard sales, we've tried to do different things, and it's just not, it's stuff nobody wants, right? So people have a hard time getting rid of stuff, and because, you know, if it's stuff you don't want, more than likely it's stuff somebody else doesn't want. So anyway, people have a hard time, you know, we have yard sales, they don't want to spend, you know, $5 on something when it costs you, you know, $50 to buy it. They just try to get you down to, like, you know, $1.50. And really, they're probably just going to go out and sell it anyway online. But I want your thoughts. What would you do with a space like this? Standard 2-car garage. We're in Florida. Nothing, you know, too crazy, but this is what I'm dealing with. It is a lot of stuff. Probably going to start this project within the next couple months, 2 or 3 months probably. Obviously, the first thing we have to do is decide what the heck we're doing with all this stuff. Then we're gonna have to come up with a plan, and then we have to execute that plan. I'm in here. I've been in here for 10 minutes shooting this quick video, and I'm already getting stressed out just standing here, just with all of the clutter and the things and the stuff. And we need a solution. So yeah, provide your comments below. I would love some feedback, and I'm really looking forward to knocking this project out so I can actually enjoy my garage and enjoy my projects, and, you know, make that kind of stuff happen. So help me out, guys.